Sergeyev already with a massive save. From the faceoff, Tri-City holding on to it behind the net. Drew Montgomery goes quickly. Montgomery steps up high in his own, then gives the pass to Sean McEwen. McEwen fires in from center. Across it goes. Still onside for Tri-City. Jerskinis run in two. And they'll battle for the puck along the kick plate. Further into the zone. Omaha has it. They will fire down the ice. No one there for the Lancers. And this will not go for icing. Sergeyev had to play it. Then it was McEwen. And Storm had a player run into the linesman there. Jerskinis. And so that sort of congests things. Far side corner. Omaha takes control. They look to center. They wait. They fire. And a good save made by Sergeyev. That was on Tanner Rowe. Omaha centers again, nothing there this time. Then it's chopped out to center. Down in behind Mason Kusenski, the netminder this evening for the Lancers. Omaha moves it down the ice here, and it does not make the icing line. So Tri-City plays it with Wheeler. Then across, then a turnover in front. They've got to be careful. It's Wheeler off the backhand, and he finds Mitchell Miller. Already a bit of swapping defensively as it was Miller and Borghese on a pairing to start the game, and now Miller out there right now with Mason Wheeler. Borghese standing on the bench. Right beside him to his right, Andrew Strathman, and John Jerskinis to his left. The puck's behind the Storm's net. They're battling for it now. Nikita Meshcheryakov looking for it. He was a late scratch in last night's game. Did not play. He's playing off the affiliate list right now for the Lancers. Storm finally find it with a backhand. They look to clear, not out of the zone though, and finally taken by Mason Wheeler. Now he'll have some room. And Tri-City with a pass to Wheeler, then thrown forward by Adams, scooped up by Kusenski. And then Adams shoved down. Tri-City is off on Friday night of next week. They have a Saturday and Sunday series against Sioux City. In the defending end, Storm will find it with Kieran Sebrian as he threw it down to the ice, looks to play it forward, just inside the blue line. 5 or 6 man scrum across the ice. Then in front, played by Sergeyev, and he wants to melt it down and settle things down, and he elects to do that. Ilya Nikolaev matching up in the dot against fellow Russian Nikita Meshcheryakov. And the Lancers will control here as they send the puck down the ice. Over the icing line, played by the Storm, the defending end. Then Omaha looks to take it again. In the corner, played around Strathman. Lancers sent it through the crease. And then another drive wide. This time it goes all the way into Omaha's defending zone, which is to my right in the second period. We played 3 minutes in the second period. Storm still leading by goal. Turnover, a drive toward the net, kicked out by Kusenski. That was on the Storm's Ilya Nikolaev, who so far tonight has the game's only goal. Here's Meshcheryakov and the Lancers. Nice move over the line, and he draws a penalty. Or is it offside? Things picking up in the second period. 10-13 to go in the middle frame. Storm to it. And Mason Wheeler settles things down in the defending end. Then gives to Mitchell Miller. Miller out to Tanner Adams just by him. Tri-City looking for it, but Omaha has it. We're halfway gone in tonight's game. 10 minutes left to go in the second period. 5 goals on the board from the Storm last night as they wave off this icing. And so far tonight, halfway through, Tri-City on pace for 2 of them. In behind the net. Now it's out to Adams at the top of the circle. Tri-City looking to get around the defenders. Here we go with Drew Montgomery up the right wing. Montgomery off the backhand, and Kusenski makes a save. They'll center looking for Adams. Adams top of the zone, gave it up. Wheeler getting back on defense, but they got around him. A slashing penalty called, and Omaha centers, they score. StormHockey.com and CarneyEvents.net. From the face-off, Storm have it here in the defending end, out to the red line. Storm throw it onside. They'll look to find it along the dasher. Racing in Sebrian. He knew that he had a teammate open up high. He finds Miller. Miller's shot was blocked. Lancers stepping in front of a couple shots in the last few moments. Josh Ernessy looks to advance forward, but moved away from him by Tanner Rowe. Rowe, a native of Michigan, as he went across the ice. Tri-City finds it again with Ohio native Mitchell Miller. And then it's Sebrian onside Borghese. Across. And August Falloon gives the pass down low. Looking for Sebrian, then Ernessy. Here's Josh Ernessy, side of the circle, held up, throws it down low, looking for Falloon. Goes into an open corner. Vinny Borghese throws it behind again. Falloon and Kennedy O'Connor, then a big check. Racing in with Sebrian. Sebrian and Falloon fighting for it. Sebrian goes down, and Omaha with the puck. And it's the goal scorer, Strickland. Tri-City gets it again, though. He kills off a minute and a half of 5-on-3 time. Nate Benoit chips it onside into an open corner, fouled by Hunter McDonald. And it's August Falloon. Falloon with a nice check. The fans like that. Benoit back to Falloon again. August Falloon, he's run into by Hunter McDonald. They go back and forth. Zone is kept by Sebrian. Sebrian throws it down behind the line, looking for Jeremy Wilmer to play, but the first player to it for the Omaha Lancers. They'll collect on the far side corner. And look to bring it back to the near side boards. Ben Robertson, the defenseman, got to it. And now it's Robertson looking for it again, but it's taken by Tanner Rowe. Shut down and stolen away the blue line. Tri-City back out to center and thrown forward by Jeremy Wilmer. And now some energy in this team in the third period. A big two-man penalty kill. 13:09 left to go in the third period. Tie game at 1. Flipped onside. Lancers looking for it. To my right, the attacking end for Omaha in the third period. Chipped out of the zone. Racing is Brinley. Can he get to it? Tried to strip it away from defender Matt Baskell. To the blue line, to the red line now. Omaha with it. They give up possession. Andrew Straffman races the puck.
Goals against, but that kind of save percentage means he's looking for a little bit of support out in front of him in this one tonight. We draw in the Lancers zone, no score, as the Lancers and the Force get ready to continue the onslaught tonight. Lang and Brunner back on the checkered line, pushing one back towards the Force line. Griebel trying to play it back up the ice for Fargo. It goes loose in the neutral zone. Griebel found it again. Ends up playing it softly back to the center circle. Back to Lang and Brunner, and now Griebel back up the wall, ringing the puck down the left side boards. This will go loose, and Robertson will take it back for the Omaha Lancers. Robertson up into the neutral zone. The fourth line's on the ice now for the Lancers. Nikita Meshcheryakov will chase the puck down on the right side wall. He centers this group. The Force coming back. It's an early shift for the fourth line for Omaha, but they do play their fourth line rather liberally. That's what we've seen from them so far. Some penalty kill time. The Force were fortunate to come out of that without any damage being done. Grammer skates for the loose puck for Fargo. Comes out to Bargholtz on the line. Rollwagon will turn and try to find one back behind him. Grammer again in the corner. Redirects one looking for Stender coming back in to help the play. After the Lancers gave up a lot of offensive zone time early, they've been able to put some on, and that power play has led to a burst of some energy for them. Meshcheryakov getting into the fray in the corner for control of the puck. Rollwagon and Grammer battling. Grammer's been de-sticked. Can't seem to get any pressure with the wood. Going after it with his skates, however. A blast goes out of play. Break out with it, but nobody but open ice, and Griebel will run it down for Fargo on the far edge on the left side. Rollwagon coming up. Now it's Bargholtz a turn on the half wall. Tried to turn it back into the corner. Taken out by Matt Baskell for the Lancers. He works to Centrella on the near side point. A poke check by Bargholtz knocked it free. Puts it back, does Baskell behind the net, looking for a little bit of support from Tanner Rowe. Fourth line forward as again that fourth line gets out for another shift. Meshcheryakov over in the far wall trying to tie up the puck for control. There's a host of bodies over there. Smolinski's there for the Force. It finally leaks out to the high slot, knocked away from Strickland as he tried to get in with a shot. This will be turned back up ice by the Force. Tunneled into the far corner to facilitate a Lancers change. Griebel over to pick it up for the Force. Under 5 to play of the period, and the Force up 1-0 on Kyle Smolin's breakaway goal. Stopped by Lang and Brunner and a dump into the far corner. Long race to get to it. Big hit coming in from behind on Nolan Hayes, who's a third pair defender. Hayes got lit up and got the puck out. Strickland coming up the ice, leaves it out for one of his fourth line mates in Tanner Rowe. Puck is eventually covered by Castro, and there's some activity in front of the net with Meshcheryakov. And a couple of Force as they felt Meshcheryakov had a little bit of extra contact on Castro, who had covered up the puck. Gasso gets in there. These are the guys that you're looking to kind of take a leadership role when you've got a physical game going on and firing out of the box. Gavar's with the puck trying to backhand it up into the zone, but Alex Bump will take it back, skates it back up, and some pressure remains for the Lancers on the end of that power play. And Meshcheryakov comes up with control. We see a whistle as a high sticking call is going to be whistled and gave up the rush to the Lancers back the other way. It was an odd man, but it was still a rush. And the Lancers got an opportunity out of it on that rebounded puck. 10 seconds left of the power play as the Force a puck back out into the neutral zone. This is picked up by Perna on the left, and Perna has to go back into his own zone to control it. He's ridden all the way by Bargholtz back into the neutral zone, and here comes another penalty. Played back out for the circle for Paladincic, the center circle. Off the wall, looking for Link, or correction, looking for Weiss. This will be dumped back into the Fargo Force, or rather to the Omaha Lancers zone. Gausseau getting there, comes off the wall to Rowe. Rowe will bring it up into the offensive end for the Lancers, widening out towards the left point, being confronted by Huggins. Steers it in back behind the net, took a hit there as well. The puck goes free into the corner. Comes back off the near wall from Kyle Swollen. Gausseau dumping this one into the offensive zone, and the Forest will look to change up. Omaha trying to catch them in a change, but the puck is dumped back up into the ice, and then Strickland ended up losing his footing as he tried to get on the breakaway, catching the Forest on their line change. Charlie Lurie comes away with a puck on the near side wall and dumps it back into the Lancers end. Under 6 to play in the period. We're tied at 1, a power play goal for Omaha, the latest score and the only score here in period number 2. Puck back out towards the point. Space will be given. This will be brought out by Meshcheryakov. To it, but it goes loose into the neutral zone. Jacob Stender has it, comes up ice. It's 4-on-2 Force here. A quick dump into the corner. I think the Force didn't quite realize they had the advantage they were looking for. Knuble wraps around, tries to leave it for Lurie. A one-timer fanned upon. It comes back towards Link in the near circle. Link fights for control of the puck. It comes back towards the boards. A control by Meshcheryakov, who puts it loose of the net. This will deflect back out in the slot. Meshcheryakov is there again for the Lancers and plays it back near side for Tanner Rowe. It'll go loose into the Force zone. Now a battle for control as Rowe pays it off the boards. A steer back towards Meshcheryakov, trying to crash the Fargo Force net. He couldn't quite get there. Kennedy O'Connor misplays a puck. It goes behind him into the neutral zone, but the Lancers are back there with Tanner Rowe to take care of it. Rowe coming up in the offensive end. He took a hit on the end of his rush as well. Puck knocked back towards the near side wall, and the Lancers are back at full strength. So the Force turned away in a man advantage. It's still 1-1, and we'll see Paladichuk playing it up the far side wall, trying to restart the pressure for the Force in the offensive end. McDonald behind the net, dumps it back off towards the far boards. Taken off the wall by Tyson Gross. A stop and turn. A fire goes wide. Gay will pick it up on the near wall. Dumped it back to Huggins. Knocked loose. Here's a 2-on-1 odd man. Strickland up the ice with Rowe. Finds Rowe. Rowe sweeps in. There's another big save. Anton comes up with another big stop. Anton Castro down numbers, facing a 2-on-1 odd man. Comes out and confronts the puck rather than waiting for it and knocks one away. Another one of those moments where Castro keeps the Force in the game. It remains 1-1 after 5 minutes of third period play. Gausseau will dump it up the ice, and that'll give the Force an opportunity to change up right at the end of the power play for the Lancers. That was a great piece of skating by Gausseau, realizing time and space, gave his team an opportunity to change up as the Lancers will be offside. And that gave him a chance to clear with 2 seconds left on the power play clock, and gave his team a chance to change up right at the end of their penalty kill to get fresh skaters on the ice. It's a really heads-up play for Gausseau. Puck back behind the net. Robertson gets mowed down from behind by the Force. Loose puck comes out with Kennedy O'Connor. He'll find Luke Strickland on the left. Strickland looking back towards the center. Breakaway shot from Rowe, and it's knocked aside. A one-timer that was set up by Meshcheryakov, and it ends up going wide of the net. Strickland off the far side wall, putting it back into the corner. Rowe tries to take it. It comes loose near side again. Played off the wall by Langenbrunner. Correction, not by Langenbrunner, but rather by Trevor Griebel. 2-1, the Lancers on top, and the Lancers have definitely had the advantage since the end of the opening period. They're back within 5 in the shots on goal category, and so the Force are looking for a step right now. They may need to use their timeout if things can't quite turn around, as their energy level just has not been great as of late. Rowe on the far side wall, looking in towards Strickland in the corner. Strickland got pulled down. The Force fortunate to get out of there without a tripping call. Meanwhile, Strickland comes back to it and backhands it back towards the pipe. Portillo steps in looking for the opportunity with the puck. This will leak out free to the right, and the Force have a 3-on-2 odd man, but it'll close out to a 3-on-3 quickly. Cooper Gay coming in, got loose, tries to go wraparound, can't control the puck as he loses it into the corner. Fowler steps out to confront him. Gay pulls him down, and Huggins will take the loose puck on the point. Huggins into the corner, steep angled shot. Gay fishing for a rebound. It's out in front of the net. Officials trying to find the puck, and we're finally going to see as the puck goes into the net, but the whistle came first.